There, do you hear the magma, the lava bubbling? This is the White Forge in part 2. It is restored, it's working again. And there's Nesta. We have to talk to her to see about... Yeah.
As you wish.
Having removed the difficulties of the White Forge. And here's the dragon's maw. Eye-watering heat wafts from the mouth of the White Forge. And we might have to talk to the Adra again. The surface of this anvil hums with power. It's warm to the touch. Before, let's talk to Nesta. She's waiting for us. And we're polite. Polite enough. So this is the fabled White Forge. Very impressive. I know several smiths in Crucible Keep who would dearly love to be standing where I am right now. And she's a ruthless capitalist. How long were the souls of those Pargrunen bound here anyway? Centuries? Releasing them back to the wheel was probably for the best. These smiths working the forge, though, what are their qualifications? Who trained them? Surely the forge isn't being used as effectively as it could be. Oh. Do you know people like that? And how much do you like them? I think it would be more profitable for everyone if Crucible Keep trained smiths were brought in to run things here. Wouldn't you agree? From the knights? We have seen what they did. And in this case, we're going to be deceptive. The White Forge only works for descendants of dwarves from the battery. You knew that, right? What, really? I guess that does make sense. I'll make sure to pass that along. All that's left to do is write up a draft of the trade agreement. I mean, usually we're not deceptive. But with this person, come on, who wouldn't? All that's left to do is write up a draft of the trade agreement with the terms and conditions we've agreed upon and present a copy to Tarfos. It'll still be a few months before the final agreement can be signed, but we've made a great progress here. Great progress. Where have you heard that before? Great progress. Very good, Nesta. I appreciate the escort, Kevava Forge Dawn. Farewell. And we'll stay here, because we want to know a little bit. Risk tolerance. Have we handled that good? We were deceptive. That's a key thing in negotiations.
Quietly
so
now.
I guess we handled that okay. I thought we would meet that strange thing here, though. What's on the tables? Hey, a breastplate and iron. We'll take that along as samples. Testing samples. I think we can use that thing too. Let's talk to it. Hey! A recipe. We can build refined Durin iron ingots. Let's craft one. Hey, we crafted it. And now? We have less money. Craft this. And now? Alright, nothing more. That's the recipe. Hey. We have the refined things now. Alright. I guess you can find recipes somewhere. I don't know. Let's go back to Targos, probably. Or let's see what we can do here still. Doesn't seem like we can do much, right? It's a little strange. There we go. Let's go back up. So the investors are content now with the progress, with the evaluation of Stalwart. And now we're not nearly at the end. There's a lot to do still. Now, let's go back to Stalwart, I guess. And find out what's on the agenda next. Probably visit the Iron Flail, but you never know. Ah, now the good old music. The good old tune that soothes the soul. So optimistic. So unlike the developments. But, however, it's... Now things are doing well, at least in the White March. But we're not at the end yet of the White March. We haven't done it all. We haven't visited all places. There's probably some evil lurking somewhere. We know that. We respect that. Should probably have returned. Oh, we could also visit Galvino, and there's the battery watchtower. Have we been in there? I don't really remember. I think we have, but let's visit this place. I want to know. I'm sorry for these distractions, but we just want to make sure we're not missing anything here. Wait.
Nice and slow.
What's going on here? It seems like there's something going on. An ice blight is waiting here. Amongst puddles of blood.
Great.
And a Lagufath. A lot of Lagufath. God bless us. Maybe first the real blessing. Or maybe first something like prayer against imprisonment, yes? You go to the Ice Blight. You attack the Ice Blight. We want an Essential Phantom. You can wait a little bit. Now we can start buffing us. That thing. Where are they? They are actually pretty dangerous, these spear throwers. They can do a lot of damage. They're coming. Not anymore, though, so... The bounding missiles. Hey, you're casting the bounding missiles. We're casting the bounding missiles. We're pals.
Yeah.
Lava room. Be
Kevava, well then stop and take on this thing. Blind him. Oh, maybe we can start with that. Devotions for the faithful we have. Now let's go for the dire blessing. So, the next, the greater ice blight. Kevava's in a freaking rage. Has he been able to blind that thing? Doesn't seem like it. Let's sap it.
And that's how it's done.
That worked better. Some stones are thrown upon us. And a blessing might help.
I'm here.
daze them.
That looked like it.
Things are going well.
And that's how it's done.
So there are beings wanting something from us.
As you wish.
What's here? What has happened? The trampled bloody slush around this toppled wagon. You spy tracks leading back south along the path. South too. But still we want to find out what's in here. Maybe we've missed that. Maybe it's something entirely different. But we want to visit this thing, this strange area. Oh, we're up here now. Interesting. Let's go back down then. And we wanted to visit Galvino. Just in case. Yeah, we're running to him because it's so cold. The wind is so icy that we like to run a little bit. Keep ourselves warm, as we are very well supplied with food and a drink, and so can afford the exertions. Galvino. What has he done? I promise you we'll go back to Stalwart and speak to the Dwarven leader in this episode too. At first we want to see, I mean, what has changed here? There have been a lot of changes, and so we should really look what's going on in this place. And there's the study. Hopefully he hasn't gone for any more doubtful experiments. Let's see about that. Where are you, old gal? There are you. I must congratulate you. I had little idea that your work at the battery would attract an army. He raises his arms in greeting. With any luck, they will finish what the devil started in Stalwart.
As would I, but there is but they seem to know more about the battery than the other.
Okay,
Their hands
okay.
were something else?
All right, Galvino. We've heard that all along, so let's go back to the ladder and get out of here. Workroom, laboratory. Things are going fine. Let's get up there and do what we can. Get back to Stalwart and we'll see what's going on there. Are they happy now with the negotiations we made? Are we master negotiators? I hope so. Also, if you're still listening, there's a good chance you'll like this episode very much. So I'd like to ask you, what games do you like? Do you also like things like Baldur's Gate, or are you more for the newer games? What are your personal favorites? I think This game here is one of my favorites, my current favorites, but there's of course also Wizardry 8. Here's the foundry. What the... Can we go directly to the White Forge then? What does that mean? Well, we'll go back to Stalwart Village for now. Our coffers filled. We are rested. We'll see what we can do next. I really like the atmosphere in Stalwart. It's something really village-ish about this place. It has the right size of inhabitants, one does feel. I heard the cannons from here. Wengra must be enjoying herself. Yes. Oh, Tildor. I'm still looking for someone to take care of those dangerous folk roaming the area, if you're up to it. Not anymore. But we'll go... He was here, right? They should have added that guy to the minimap. I mean, we would probably have made a note, like saying, hey, he was probably here, around here. There's Tarfos. Let's talk to Tarfos. Hey there, come our forge door. Nesta presented me with the terms of the trade agreement. And he doesn't like it. I guess we're keeping the fishery open after all. Funny, Nesta had mentioned something earlier about the investors wanting to shut it down. Can't say I disagree with them either. Looks like she didn't have much else to say about the mines beyond what we'd already discussed. Good. She didn't mention any changes to the White Forge portion. Strange, she'd been hinting that she didn't think our local smiths were all that skilled. I guess you convinced her otherwise, huh? All things considered, the trade agreement is better than anything I could have negotiated. I'll sign this and have it set off to Defiance Bay first thing. Oh, Nesta left this for you. She said it had helped her in a previous line of work. He hands you a bundle of cloth. Thanks again, Kivava Forge Dawn. The tax collector's mantle. Well, thank you. Thank you for giving me the chance to manipulate Stalwart a bit. Where's that mantle? Is it here? Yes. 2 stealth, escape, smoke cloud. This mantle has allowed tax collectors all over the Durwood to find their way into the purses and ledgers of honest folk. Ah, the tax collector. That's a good name for a thief, right? Hey there, who are you? I am the tax collector. Oh, Twin Sting. We wanted to use that thing, right? Crush with Pierce / crush. Ah, yeah. Someone has to use that thing. Who is it? It's got venom. Rogue Ranger Cypher. Well, we have Stormcaller here already, so I guess we could give it to Kivava. We could try that out. It's not too bad. We could really use it. Let's see. That is 18 to 26 damage. That is 12 to 17. I guess this is a much better weapon. Also against dragons. Bleskar's Labor is also pretty good, but we just want to test Twin Sting too. Let's bind the soul. Twin Sting is a crossbow with an unusual design. It's built to fire 2 bolts before requiring a reload. Few are the practical uses of such a weapon that would be worth the trade-off, the extra weight. This item, however, was built to fulfill a very particular need. Yeah, let's try this. Kill 3 enemies with strong souls, indicated by their golden nameplates, or 15. Enemies with twin sting. Alright, we'll use him a little bit like this.
Well,
Maybe it's a good idea, maybe not. We'll just try it out. So now, what is the next way we will take? Let's see. Margren's Faithful and Disciples of the True Flame. In a camp in the wilds along around Longwatch Falls. And we have the Forgotten Army. We should investigate the fort to the east of Stolwood. Is that the same fort?
as you wish.
Let's see about that. The foundry. Is the foundry is... I don't know. I think it's the White Forge, right? It's down there. Otherwise, doesn't make sense. But Longwatch Falls, we have stuff to do there still. It seems we need to find some people. Or do we? I think we do. I think we do. And that's also a hint that there's something to discover there still. To find these dangerous people. And bring them to their fate, maybe. Oh, a distant relative of Grammophil has arrived at the stronghold, requesting they be freed in exchange for coin. 700. Grammophil and a group of death-fixated brigands attacked me as I traveled through Magrant's Fork. He proved unprepared to meet his own death and begged for imprisonment instead. We'll keep him here rotting for now. To have this guy free is nothing I'd enjoy. So, the disciples of the True Flame have been murdering anyone who dares to hunt dragons and their kin. So one has requested that this senseless violence comes to an end. Camp in the wilds. Well, we got to find out. Maybe we'll find nothing here, but we'll see about it. At the hot springs, that was the Lagofath place. I think maybe this way. Oh, look at that. There's something lying around here. Still something. Well, lesser frost ooze. Well, it was cold here, so it didn't dissolve or anything. Running along maps. Good memories of Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, where running along the maps is something you do very often. Oh, there's an ice troll. Well, I guess thank you for watching, and we have something to do in the next episode. This has been repopulated. Have a good time, and until next time, happy gaming to you.